Hey everybody, welcome back to Ocean Deep Fishing. I'm your host Ed, and today's a short video. I want to show you an addition that we've put on to Ocean Deep Fishing to help our videos out. So I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Like when we're making our videos and we're in a distance away from the GoPro, the mic is right on the GoPro, so the farther you walk away from the GoPro, the harder it is to hear. So I've been wanting to get a cordless microphone to adapt to the GoPro. I've had this since Christmas. Peggy bought it for me for Christmas, but I've just recently, in that last video, finally got it all working together. One of the reasons is there's a lot. If you have a GoPro, and I have the GoPro Black Hero 7, and it does not work just with the product I'm going to show you. I had to buy some accessories in order to make it work. Took a little bit of research to figure out everything I needed, but I wanted to put all this together in a video for you. So if you have a GoPro 7, 8 or earlier, the 3, 4, 5, you're going to have to do this process in order to get the cordless mics to work, because they will not work unless you do this sequence. Now the newer ones that's past 8, I'm not sure if they have a built-in feature that will allow you to use this product on there. But anyway, so the product is Hollyland. It's a cordless mic. Comes in a little carrying case like this. I'm going to open it up and show you what we've got. Now I've already opened it, so it's not a box opening. I'm just going to show you what we have. So you get a little chargeable case. You just plug your cord into the bottom of this case, and it charges all of your receiver and microphones. Comes just like this here, and you can see the center is your receiver, and then you have a microphone on each side. So this will, if you have two of you that go fishing, you can record with both mics at the same time, which is pretty cool. So this is what the receiver looks like over there, and we're going to show you where to put that on here in a minute. And then here is our microphones, which you can clip on a cap or on your t-shirt or wherever's convenient for you. So I'm going to run this video real quick that we shot on our last crabbing video just to show you. And this was the first time using it, and it's a little windy, and I did not bring my wind muffs to put over these, so I just want you to hear what it sounds like. So be back in a minute. Watch this short clip. All right guys, pull crab traps again. Nothing. You can tell on these nets if you got something in it or not when you pull. All right, let's try this other one. Nope, nothing. By the way, I'm using a new cordless mic. I hope the wind's not too bad. Trying it out. I'm going to do a review on what I'm using sometime this week. All right, one more. Nope, nothing. Okay, put it out one more time, and then if we don't get nothing on the next pull on any of these, we're going to go move to another spot. All right guys, so you saw me pretty far away from the dock. I would say I was 60-70 feet away from the GoPro, and you can hear it pretty well, and you can also hear the clutter of the wind and stuff like that. And I think my mic was scratching on my chin when I was looking, going up and down. It was making a noise. So anyway, we're gonna, the next time we use that, we're going to change it and use the wind muffs they have, which they each come in a little package like this here. There's one for each microphone, and it's got a back clip, kind of just folds over the microphone just like that. Let's see. So there's a little wind breaker that you can put on your microphone, and then, like I say, you can clip it to your hat like that, or you can clip it to your t-shirt, and you can wear it like that, however you want to wear it. In that video you watched, I didn't have these with me, so I didn't put them on. So our next time that we're going to go, we're going to put these on and see if that muffles the wind noise. Now, one cool thing about these is there's a button on the microphone, the yellow button, that you can press, and it distorts the background noise. I have not used that yet, but it does have the capability of doing that. And then as well as you can record with 2 people. So if you and your wife or your buddies going out fishing, whatever, you can both wear a mic. And it comes with several different attachments depending on if you have a phone, an iPhone, if you have a GoPro, or if you have an Android. Several different things to hook up. So anyway, I was pretty happy with it. It's pretty easy to decipher how everything works. It's got really good directions. So here's the thing that took a little while, is when you have your well, I don't have a second GoPro, so you're watching me on the GoPro, but your GoPro, when you hook this up, will not transmit the receiver, the receiving voice and videotape on there. You have to have an attachment. So this is the GoPro 35mm mic adapter that is going to go into a housing that I'm going to show you next. And this, if you want voice on your videos, you have to have this. It will not work directly going to your GoPro. Okay, and the other second thing you're going to need, because there's so many things you have to attach, is this is the V2 housing case for vlogging your videos on, and this will fit your GoPro. I'm pretty sure they fit all GoPros, but it definitely goes from GoPro 2 to the GoPro 7 Black, which I have. So I have that in there. So basically it has a sliding door back here. There's a little clip right here that you press in, and you pull the little black sleeve off the back. Now you can insert your GoPro in here. Unfortunately, I can't show you because I'm using the GoPro to record this. But after the GoPro is back in there, then you just snap that in there and it holds the GoPro in. Okay, and then on the very top of the housing here is a place for your receiver, and you can just slide that right in there, and that part holds your receiver right there. Okay, and the next part that you need this for is the mic adapter. So there's a little slot that goes right back in there, is where you've got to have your box put in there. So it's a smaller, one's a smaller end, one's a larger end, so that you can push it in and it stops. So I just feed my wire through there, and you just slide it in until it stops, and then this wire is going to go in here. Once your GoPro's in there, you're going to attach that to your GoPro right there. And then the other thing you're going to need is, you're going to need, and I forget what they call this, but it's a double end attachment on the side of your receiver. You're going to push that in there, and then on the side of the door here of your GoPro, you take that door up, and there's two things in there. One is this cord that you're going to attach, that goes in there, and the other is going to be, you put this into the GoPro, and then once all this is attached, that's what's going to give you your audio on your videos. So there again, when you take one out of the box, you just put these together. You'll see two blinking lights on the receiver, and you'll see the one over here. Once the blinking stops, the top one, you can see the top button has stopped, so it has linked to this recording mic. And if you take this one out and hold it to pair it, it will pair it automatically, and now you can see the lights have stopped blinking. So these are both paired to the receiver, so now you can record video. I mean, you can record sound, audio. So, and I'll try to put a description. I got all this stuff on Amazon too, by the way. I don't have an Amazon store, so I'll see if I can link all the parts that you need. So if you have a GoPro, you can set this up, and like I said, it takes a few pieces to get set up so you record. But anyway, that's it. It's the Hollyland version, and I will show you right up on the screen here the exact one that this is. I will put the description right above here so that you can know what this one is. But anyway, that's it on this video. Short and sweet. I hope you liked the video. If you would, give me a thumbs up if this helped you at all. And if you like this content and all the other ones that we have on our channel, I'd really appreciate if you would subscribe to our channel, become part of the Ocean Deep Fishing family. So until we see you next time, alright guys, and if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section. I'd love to hear maybe from you guys what you're using for a vlogging camera, if it's something besides the GoPro, because I'm looking to get a second camera so that I can have two different angles. And you know, I'm not 100% totally liking the GoPros. There's a few things that I don't like about them that I think other cameras, they're a little bit better, that turn on a little quicker and the batteries don't go dead as soon, and just seems like I have issues with the GoPro when I'm trying to turn it on. Well, like when we're catching a fish or whatever, sometimes I just have issues, the thing won't turn on. And I've heard comments from a lot of different people that they have the same issues. So anyway, put in the comments the camera you're using and whether you like it or not, and whether you like it or not, and how long have you been using it. I do appreciate all of you watching, and we're pushing just a little bit over 1,500 subscribers, so I'm really pleased with that. I'd really like to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So you guys that are watching and are not subscribed, it doesn't cost you anything. I'm not going to pound you with a bunch of emails or sales or ads or anything like that. It just helps our channel, and it lets you know the next time we upload a video. So if you'd be so kind as to subscribe, I really do appreciate it. And that's the end of the video, guys. Take care. God bless. We'll see you on that next video.